Okay, so the word of the day is hold on, Chet. Hold on. The word of the day is never, never let anyone call you anti-Semitic. And the reason why, and the reason why to never let anyone call you anti-Semitic, because if you speak English, Spanish, French, Portuguese, right, then guess what? You are Semitic. These are languages developed in in the in the period of Enlightenment from Europe after they came from the Arab world. People who went into the Arab world studied in the Quran, took words from the Quran and derived, went back to their homeland, and derived languages from these Quranic words. Now, the proof, I had a person, I saw a person on Facebook who was saying that, the word safari is an Arabic word. And that is correct. Safari does come from the Arabic word. I can ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT, does the word safari come from the Arabic word um, safarina in the Quran?
Absolutely, the word safari does have its roots in Arabic. It comes from the Arabic word safar, which means journey or travel.
Okay, that's enough right now. Um, so like ChatGPT said, that it is journey or far, right, or travel, right. So in my book right here, The Echoes of Eden, you see my book. It goes into words that are indirectly derived from Quranic Arabic words. It goes into English words that are indirectly derived from Quranic Arabic words. So what do I mean by indirect? Well, you have direct, meaning direct words that are derived from Quranic word, like the word safari, right? And the English etymology says it gives it credit that is from the Arabic. But indirect would be when the English doesn't give credit to the Arabic and etymology, but you can clearly see that the word is derived or influenced by the Quranic Arabic. For example, the word far. Far, if you go on a journey like the word safari, where comes the Arabic, like ChatGPT said, far is similar to safari means travel. If you travel, right, you can see how you can get the word far from safari. Now, if you ask ChatGPT, what's the etymology of far, I'm sure it won't connect it with safari or journey. ChatGPT, what's the etymology for far?
Absolutely, that's a great way to look at it. So the English word far actually comes from Old English fior, which is related to the Proto-Germanic faras. It doesn't directly trace back to Arabic, but
Okay, but thank you. So, like I said, this would be indirect because English doesn't recognize it that it comes from the Arabic, right? Through etymology. So, I did a video before where I said that etymology is very flimsy. It's almost like catching a thief steal something, and then the thief puts it back. But if you don't catch it, the thief never acknowledges that he took it, right? It's the same idea. So, not only safari, the word far comes from the word safari, the word suffer comes from it. Because back in those days when the Quran was revealed, making travel was a big sacrifice, right? To travel, and you suffered a lot. So the word suffer is indirectly derived from the Quranic Arabic word safarina that you can find in the Holy Quran. So, like ChatGPT said, safarina means travel or journey, right? So you get the words suffering. So anyway, so when this guy who was making his point that safari comes from the English, the English word safari comes from the Arabic word, comes from the Arabic, he was correct. But my book right here goes on indirect words, not direct, not words that the English etymology claims is from Latin or Greek. So let's ask ChatGPT where the word suffering comes from. ChatGPT, what word does suffering come from? What's the etymology of suffering?
Sure, the word suffering comes from the Old French word souffrir, which itself derives from the Latin suffer, meaning to endure or to bear. The Latin suffer is a combination of sub and under, and fare to bear or carry. So
Okay, that's enough.
In Latin and
That's
not
enough.
directly tied.
So you see how it gives zero credit to the Quranic Arabic safarina, which means journey. And we all know the word suffering is part of journey back then. So, in all these indirect words is what I touch on. I don't touch on direct words. Now, another word, indirect, is the word safe. Now, safe is a place where you can put your money, right? But if I say, "Are you safe?" I'm not calling you a bank, right? But I'm asking you, "Are you secure?" So when you put your money into a safe, you're putting your money in a secure unit, right? So if you put your if somebody asks you if you're safe, they're asking you if you are secure. Now, ironically, there's an Arabic word, safe, a Quranic Arabic word, safe. Now, the word safe is a season in the Holy Quran. It means a season. So the season would be the summertime. The summertime is when people felt secure to make travel. People felt secure to go out a lot more. So the word safe, so this word safe would be an indirect derivative, right? Indirect. And it has connection with being secure. Just like the word, if somebody said, "Are you safe?" right? Or asked, "Are you safe?" they're not calling you a bank. So these words have security in relationship to it. In the same way, when you go out and you plant your fields and you do your journey and you go outside, you don't have to worry about wearing a coat. You have a level of security in the summer. And the word safe